Hello, I'm Mike Russell from Music Radio Creative. In this video, we'll find out how to level a voice without using compression or any scary effects. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to plugins from Accusonus. Now, you may or may not have heard of that name. If you're an Adobe Audition user, you will definitely have used their plugins, as they have denoise, which is really easy to use, and also de-reverb natively integrated into the latest version of Audition. One plugin they make in the ERA bundle that is not included inside Audition is Voice Leveler, and I want to show you right now how cool this plugin is for leveling out the sound of any dialogue. Okay, I'm going to go all the way through from installing the ERA 4 Bundle Pro on my Mac to actually showing you how the voice leveler works. So first of all the boring stuff of just selecting what I want to install, getting it there, typing in my master password, and letting it do its thing. Big shout out at this stage to Charles Van Winkle from Adobe, who put me onto the voice leveler and gave me a quick demo of how awesome this is. I can't wait to show you just how it works. Now, obviously, denoise and de-reverb you will be familiar with in Adobe Audition, but there are other things in this package like declipper, plosive remover, de-esser, so much good stuff. But in this one, I want to focus on effects, audio plugin manager, and I want to scan for new plugins. There we go. Scan, enable all just to make sure they're there. And then if I flip through my VST plugins and go to restoration, there's Accusonus, and there's everything in the ERA 4 package. So yeah, you've got declipper, de-esser, de-esser Pro, whatever that is, noise remover, which is the same as denoise, plosive remover, reverb remover, which is the same as de-reverb, and voice leveler, the one that I want to show you. Best thing about Accusonus is that it's all kind of one dial effects, so no nasty things here. I'm going to click activate here, drag this off the screen while I pop in a license key to get this plugin up and running so I can show you. Let's activate, and boom, it's activated. Okay, I'm going to pull the voice leveler down to 0% processing and play you this sample here. This is me talking really quietly, and then this is me talking really loud, and then I'll go quiet again and maybe talk about some stuff, and then I'll have a big laugh like that. Okay, so you get the idea. Yeah, no compression there whatsoever on the voice, and we want to level out the voice without use of scary compressors or anything like that. This plugin does just that. So you've got different modes, but let's just start off with the basic settings. I'm going to increase this processing dial and see what it does to my audio. Let's watch this little dial here. This is me talking really quietly, and then this is me talking really loud, and then I'll go quiet again and maybe talk about some stuff, and then I'll have a big laugh like that. And actually you can see what it's doing there. You can see the yellow bits there are where it's really leveling out the voice. Let's actually put in here the preview window and look at the job it's done, and look at that. That is pretty outstanding compared to the original waveform that had this really quiet audio, hard to hear, and then really loud, and then quiet again, and then a big laugh. At 46%, this is doing really well at leveling out. Now you've got normal mode, you've got tight mode. Let's switch over to tight mode, reprocess. This is me talking really quietly, and then this is me talking really loud, and then I'll go quiet. And then we can push this up even further. This is me talking really quietly, and then this is me talking really loud. And we're actually getting the brick wall effect, but it's amazing how well it levels out the audio now. If you ever have a problem with, say, two speakers on a podcast, and one is all over the place in terms of levels, and the other one is really compressed, stick on the voice leveler from Accusonus, and you'll get something like this. I'd say 68% for a speech-based podcast is probably too much. We can probably dial that back down to around 43 or 44%, and we'd be quite happy with that, I think. You've got emphasis as well, whatever that does. I need to learn what these things do, but I like them. And breath control as well, which is really exciting. This is me talking really quietly. And then, oh, I see, emphasis has kind of added a bit of sparkle. It's kind of lifted the top end, so it seems to me anyway. And breath control, do you know what? I'm going to actually record a new piece and have a mess about with breath control. Let's do a new file and call it breath, and then I'm going to breathe lots and see what it does. So here we go. Switch off preview mode. Hello, this is Mike, and I'm just taking a quick breath to say things to you. That's all. Okay. Let's take this very breathy piece of audio. Again, effects, VST, restoration from Accusonus. We're going to the voice leveler here. Let's switch off emphasis. Let's go back to normal mode. Let's stick on breath control. Let's open the preview window and see what it's doing here. Hello, this is Mike, and I'm just taking a quick breath to say things to you. That's Hello, this is Mike, and I'm just taking a quick breath to say things to you. Okay, that sounds pretty processed to me, but maybe I need to tweak this a little bit further. Let's switch over to B mode. Hello, this is Mike, and I'm just taking... So it gives you like an alternative version of processing. So this is really good. Just with a few dials, you can do all kinds of stuff to the voice and essentially process it and level it out with no need to know about thresholds, ratios, attacks, and release. Accusonus are famous, as you may have experienced with denoise and de-reverb, for having machine learning, like one dial, turn it up, and the effect gets more, turn it down, the effect gets less, kind of plugins. And this is definitely impressing me. I'm just wondering if this could also be used on radio imaging. So if I was to do like a line like, "We play the hits, Hot 97," just came to my mind. And I wonder if I crank that plugin all the way up to 100%, if it's going to really add a cool kind of imaging sound to my voice. So already very compressed, 100%. Whoa, that's going to be loud. "We play the hits, Hot 97." I really like that. And then with it off, we've got "We play the hits, Hot 97." So you can hear the difference. "We play the hits, Hot 97." Hot, loud, really in your face. That would cut through music and sound effects like a hot knife through butter. This is really, really good. So just a look here at the Voice Leveler and how you can potentially use it in your podcast production and maybe even in your radio imaging production. If you don't want to chain up a load of effects, just stick the Voice Leveler on, crank it up to 100%, stick on some emphasis for extra EQ, keep it nice and tight as we like to do in radio imaging. "We play the hits," and get something that sounds really, really cool and fat and ready to go. Let me know how you get on with the Voice Leveler in the comments down below.